Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Huddle.
Where we talk about football.
Elijah's very hyped for this episode. I'm not. I'm tired, but...
And you know what? We fight no cap. We step in your trap, we take over our trap.
Okay, shut up. Today's Playbook. We got NFL news, CPAC reacts, mid-season awards, games of the week, no steel curtain session, because it was a bye week. We'll have a small...
We got some Steelers stuff. Yeah, we got stuff going on.
And then maybe if the season ended today, playoff bracket. Look, bro, I'm already yawning.
Yeah, let's do a yawn counter this time.
All right, that's one. Yeah, that's what my mom, she was listening to the episode. She goes, why do you yawn so much?
It's because we literally stay up till 10 o'clock doing this stuff. So.
Oh, my goodness. All right, let's get into NFL news. Raiders fire their offensive coordinator. I don't even know his name. It was like Lansley or something. He was trash. So, yeah, he's gone. Tyreek Stevenson was benched, and I think is still benched until further notice, maybe. But he still played a decent game on Sunday against the Cardinals. Saints fire head coach Dennis Allen. Maybe one of the worst head coaches we have seen ever.
That's true. And, he's had Derek Carr most of the time. So,
yeah.
Well, yeah, both times that he was a head coach. So,
speaking of Derek Carr, Elijah, he is what?
He's the first QB to lose to 31 NFL teams. I don't know if he has a chance to lose to the 32nd, but that is pretty insane. And
he's never lost to the Saints?
I feel like he probably would have. I mean, they've had Drew Brees for the longest time when Derek Carr was around.
Oh, it's probably the Raiders. It's probably never lost.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't played the Raiders, so.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Getting into some trade talk. Not a ton, but some good ones today. Bengals got Khalil Herbert. Boost up that running back room as Zach Moss is out indefinitely. There's two. With an ankle injury. I'm pretty sure it's ankle. Commanders. Man. They trade for Marshawn Lattimore from the Saints. I think it was like a 2/5 getting swapped and maybe a 6. Not sure of all the details, but that's the bulk of the trade. Cowboys with, I'm not even joking, the worst trade of the entire season.
Well, I don't know. I feel like there might be another one, but okay, we'll keep going.
Well, Cowboys trade for Jonathan Mingo from the Panthers. Gave up a 4th-round pick for him.
Yeah, is that 3? Goodness, we're not even 5 minutes into this.
Not even, no.
That's crazy.
You go ahead.
Oh, okay. So you said the Cowboys. Tre'Davious White goes to Baltimore, and You know what? I'm pretty sure we have called that at least once. Probably not in the podcast, but in our texts and stuff. Basically, every person who's about to get traded is going to the Ravens.
Or signed is going to the Ravens or Chargers.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm sure we had called this at one point. But,
no,
anyway.
We did. We definitely did.
Yeah.
Even like before the season, I know we called.
Yeah. Tre'Davious White goes to the Baltimore from the Rams. Boost up their secondary, who's not been too great. But I don't know. I'll just leave it at that. Next is, let's see, the 49ers trade for Khalil Davis, defensive tackle from the Texans. And I feel like that was probably the worst trade because I don't even know if I know who Khalil Davis. Although I think he played for the Steelers. Now that I think about it, but yeah. And then finally, which we'll talk about more. Oh no, we didn't talk about the Lions either. Did we?
Lions trade for Zadarius Smith.
Yeah,
big move there too.
Dude, that guy is such a bum. He literally played for the Packers, and then he played for the Browns, Ravens, Vikings, and now Lions. All my least favorite teams. So, like, this guy is kind of the worst for me.
I told you, you guys have no remorse over there.
No.
Nothing. You don't even care. Y'all switch up.
Yeah, really.
So much. All right, well, that's your NFL news. We'll get in the Steelers trades later.
All right.
Let's do... You doing mid-season awards or games of the week?
Let's do games of the week. Get that out of the way.
Games of the week.
Games of the week.
Games of the week. Games of the week. Games of the week.
Woohoo! All
Bro,
right.
I did not miss that.
I feel like we should do something else. We should definitely come up with a better intro to
like a
games
new
of the
song.
week.
Yeah. That's the dumbest, corniest thing. I don't even know. I probably came up with that. I don't know.
You did. 100%.
I did. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, most of the things on this.
All right. I'm pretty sure I made this whole
Best
entire
game.
script.
Here we go. Seahawks Rams. That was a really good game.
Yeah,
and I don't really want to talk about it. So
that's well, you're gonna talk about it because we got CPAC reacts.
I'm gonna talk about it. You're right. Blowout game. Ravens destroy the Broncos 41.
Yeah, man. Yeah, and those Ravens destroyed all my fantasy teams because I'm pretty sure I played or had Derrick Henry in like every one of my leagues. So yeah.
Yeah, Lamar's leading the league in passing. Henry's leading the league in rushing. That's crazy because they're still not winning the Super Bowl. And the biggest upset on Halloween night, Texans lose to the Jets. Not even, I mean, you could argue the Panthers won the upset, but come on, it's the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints have lost 7 straight, I think. So
yeah, that's 7 straight.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's your game of the week. Garrett Wilson, nasty catch. Which?
Hi.
Poor
Wow.
bro. Oh my goodness.
I wonder what the record is. Might be 4.
No, there's definitely 6 or 7, bro. There's been times that I've yawned like 4 straight times and like not by the mic.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
But
what were you saying about Garrett Wilson?
Talked about that catch with Pickens. 3 days later, Garrett Wilson does kind of a similar catch. Not really. He got a shin down. So do you think they should? We talked about this last week in Goodell. That session. Should Pickens catch been a touchdown there?
Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Why I proposed the idea that you should have one foot because like shin and foot are like very similar. If you ask me, I don't feel like a shin is more than a foot twice. You know, but I mean, I guess if that's the rule, that's the rule. That was a touchdown to me. There was definitely a shin down, I would say, but I still think that 2 feet or 2 taps by the same foot should be equal to a inbounds. So
yeah,
who knows? I'm not.
I'm just saying this. I'm saying this. That was not the best one-hand catch.
George Pickens last year or Mitch Trubisky throw. What was that?
2
years ago?
I'm not even. I'm talking about OBJ.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's one of the greats.
Don't even know. You have no clue.
Yeah.
Now Garrett Wilson had a great catch.
Yeah.
You don't even know.
I would put that in the years that I've been watching football in catches, I would put that maybe at 3, maybe 4.
Maybe top 5.
I feel definitely top 5, but I've definitely seen a lot better catches, not even one hand, just some nice catches.
Yeah.
Overall, but still nice.
And then how about Saquon, bro? We have to talk about it.
Yeah, we did.
Spin move, or it was a juke spin move.
Yeah.
Backwards hurdle. Bro was ridiculous.
I don't understand. Why would he even need to do that?
Because why not?
Other than for the highlight reels. But
Madden's not realistic. Neither is that. Dude's a freak, bro. He's
Saquon,
a freak.
Man, Giants messed up bad. Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely a top player. And I'm so glad that he's finally doing well and winning. So good for that guy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, let's go on to. Oh man, let's go on to CPAC reacts.
I'll start.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to get this over with. All right.
Me too. I want to get mine over with too. So.
True. I know divisional games are always an issue for the Seahawks. I do not think we played terrible. But our red zone offense is so freaking atrocious. It's so bad. So bad. I posted on my story. It's probably the worst red zone offense I've ever seen in my life, and it started in 2015. And if you don't know that, I don't even know why you're listening. Because I don't want to bring it up. Geno Smith and JSN connection. I can't complain, bro. Dropped me 38 points on my fantasy team.
What about the Geno Smith to Rams connection? 3 interceptions, pretty nice.
Yeah, he's taking me off. So there's 2 options now at this point. It's either Geno Smith turns his life around for the third time in his career, or Sam Howell was the starting quarterback for the rest of the season, which I honestly wouldn't be opposed to because I liked him even when he was in Washington. The only issue with him is he throws a lot of interceptions too, but he didn't have an offensive line. Whenever he threw like 30 touchdowns last year.
I believe so. Yeah, he had a similar Jameis Winston.
Yeah, like I
stats,
think I
so.
don't think it was that many interceptions.
No, it wasn't that many, but
Real quick, speaking of Jameis Winston, bro went from like a 300-yard game with like 3 touchdowns to 3 interceptions.
yeah, well,
There's
that's the
Jameis
Browns.
Winston for you. All right, but yeah, I can't say I'm super mad, but like, come on, like we're choking. We're in the bottom of the NFC South now, or NFC West. It's still within a game, like across the entire division, but we need to step it up big time.
Yep. All right, my turn. This was not a great game. Rainy the whole time. Ball was slick.
Bro's already blaming the weather.
I mean, I'm not going to say it was all that because there was definitely bad play by the Packers. But you know what? We held the Lions for the most part. The only touchdown they had for a little bit was a defensive pick six, which, man, Jordan Love is... Oh, he throws the most, like, Brett Favre stupid picks I've ever seen. Like, I don't understand why he's got to be throwing the ball like that. I know he's younger, but man, you got to work on that. That brings me back to when I didn't like Jordan Love, which is, most of the time.
Basically every week.
Yeah. But you know what? Josh Jacobs started out strong, didn't really finish well, but that's all right. Emmanuel Wilson got a nice touchdown. Jaden Reed had a nice game. There were 6 or 7 drops by the Packers, and that really could have changed the game.
Which I think hard to blame on the weather.
Yes, but still, I mean, actually, a lot of it.
6 or 7.
There's 6. Yeah. And Jordan Love had some to do with it too because he was throwing behind receivers a lot. And again, maybe that's the weather, maybe it's his groin. I don't know. But anyway, the Lions are a better team, and I can admit that. But yeah, in the end, it really killed us when we weren't scoring. We were getting to the red zone and not scoring. So bad loss for the Packers, but we'll be back 2 weeks because I'm pretty sure we have a bye. So there we go. Go Pack Go.
All right, mid-season predictions. All right. We'll do awards.
Okay.
Let's start with Coach.
Coach, okay.
Yeah. Coach of the year.
Call me crazy. Go ahead, say it.
You're crazy.
Thank you. I think Mike Tomlin is winning Coach of the Year.
I respect it. It won't happen because they don't like us, but I respect it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I feel like if you talk about coaching decisions, besides, like challenges that always suck, switching from a 4-2 quarterback to Russell Wilson just before the bye week, one of the best decisions, maybe. Well, I mean, it was still 2 games against the Jets and the Giants, but as of right now, it may be one of the best decisions by a coach this year. So, and again, we're 6-2? Yeah, 6-2.
Yeah.
So.
Oh shoot! I just yawned again when you were talking.
And yeah, I'm giving Mike Tomlin Coach of the Year. He better be at least in the talks. And if they give assistant coach, I'm pretty sure they do. I would give it to Danny Smith. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say right now Sean McDermott's my 1. And then
okay, Sean McDermott. Okay.
Dan Quinn at 2.
I was thinking that also.
And Dan Campbell at 3. And I know they're gonna glaze Andy Reid and say, "Oh my goodness, he's in." Oh my goodness. Yes.
Okay.
Like, shut up, bro. Like, ticks me off. They are a worse undefeated team than the 2020 Steelers were.
We'll see.
I'm just saying. No, the Chiefs should not be 8-0. Oh, ticks me off so much. Yeah. But yeah, I would say it's Sean McDermott or Dan Quinn for Coach of the Year.
Yeah, I would say Dan Campbell would be another
Dan Campbell,
one.
You're saying for you. Yeah. You know what's crazy though for Dan Quinn? He's doing it with a rookie quarterback, and he's
true.
Defensive-minded coach.
Yeah, they're
not always the best thing in the NFL nowadays.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of good options this year. I'm still going to stick with Mike Tomlin, but yeah, definitely Dan Quinn, Dan Campbell.
Any of those
Sean
guys.
McDermott's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, sick. Let's do rookies of the year, offensive and defensive rookie of the year. Elijah, you can get ahead and start.
So I would say obviously Jaden Daniels at offensive rookie of the year. The only other person I could think of, I guess, would be Malik Neighbors.
Yep.
But I just feel like Jaden Daniels by far the best rookie offensively. Defensive player, you know, I might need some options, but I'm gonna say Beanie Bishop.
That is the worst take I've ever heard in my life.
Who else is? Colts guy, Laiatu Latu. I think
Yeah,
he's
I
pretty
would
nice.
say.
Evan Williams for the Packers. He's been nice. I might give him that. And Cooper on the Packers has been nice too. But maybe Laiatu Latu would be my defensive rookie. I think he's been really nice. So
Yeah, I would go. I'd do Latu, or I would even argue Peyton Wilson. I felt like
yeah,
stellar.
I would put him up there. But I mean, in terms of stats, I don't know that he has that many. But in
Right.
play, he has. He has been pretty nice. You won't see the stats for Peyton Wilson, but if you're watching the game, he is everywhere. So I'll respect that if that is your pick.
Yeah. I would do Latu, and then offensively, I would say Jaden Daniels, Malik, and then Brian Thomas at 3. I don't care that they're all LSU players. You think that might be biased? I think they've been the best. I would, yes, Brian Thomas over Caleb Williams. And they won't, if Jaden Daniels would certainly win another position, I think they would give it to Caleb Williams just because they feel bad for him, but I don't care. He doesn't deserve
Yeah.
it.
No. All right. Offensive player of the year?
Yeah, well, let's do that.
Okay.
I'll start.
I'm gonna. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Derrick Henry, I would say. I'll get Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs, or I'd even throw Lamar in there.
Wow.
Oh, actually,
Okay.
no. Scratch all of that.
Yeah, I know what
Saquon
you're gonna
Barkley.
say. Yep.
Saquon. Yeah,
That's what mine is
yeah.
too. Yeah.
Okay. Saquon.
Although Derrick Henry is definitely an option,
Absolutely,
and
right.
I would definitely understand, but I think Saquon Barkley, if not MVP, Offensive Player of the Year. So,
Right.
Yeah.
Defensive.
I mean, come on now.
We don't even have to say it. It's TJ.
Do I gotta say? Yeah. Do we gotta say
If
TJ?
if it's not TJ, it's
Dexter
better.
Lawrence.
He's 3. You're
3,
gonna love
okay.
my 2. You're gonna love it. Xavier McKinney.
Yeah.
You can't argue it. I mean,
I can't. Yeah, I mean, he has been really nice. Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
the only issue is he's got like 0 tackles, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, 7 picks or 6 picks, whatever,
6 picks,
and
yeah.
5 of them in the first 5 weeks of the season.
Right.
I mean, that's crazy. But I feel like TJ Watt is everywhere, and they got to double team him.
Like a game, like he is not even looking at one single stat, like just sacks, forced fumbles, quarterback pressures. I mean, he's the best defensive player in the NFL. Anybody can tell you. And whether the NFL thinks that or not, he is.
And I do feel bad because I think Aiden Hutchinson would have won if he didn't get hurt. He was having a really nice year.
Right.
But, I mean, I don't think he was doing forced fumbles and knockdowns and
Aiden Hutchinson hasn't played in like 3 weeks, and he's still top 4 for sacks. At 7.
Yeah, that is crazy. But, yeah, so TJ Watt for me, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. All right, then MVP.
There's 8. This one's tough. I'll tell you my options first. As I said, Saquon Barkley, Lamar Jackson, and Derrick Henry are all up there for me. And I'll give Josh Allen. I'll say Josh Allen. He's only had 2 picks this year, which is pretty insane for Josh Allen. And I'm just going to say, it's really tough. I don't know. You go first, and I got to think about it.
Jaden Daniels. I think it has to be.
What?
I'm not
No.
even joking. I think he will be
No.
crowned. Dude,
That's
he
crazy.
actually okay. If it's not him, I'm giving Saquon the offensive player of the year. I think I'd have to go maybe Lamar again.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards.
It's probably Lamar. And remember what I've said always, always. Lamar will rack up MVPs. He
Yep.
will never win a Super Bowl though as the starting quarterback,
Yeah.
and I stand by that. Halfway
Yep.
through the season, I stand by that. Till my grave, till the day he dies, I stand by that. So
Yeah, I'll say Lamar. Although I really think Derrick Henry has been a huge, and I would love to see a running back get it. And I think Derrick Henry's been huge on the ground, and Saquon's been huge on the ground and in the air. Just an overall player. And then I think Lamar's been obviously good in the air and on the ground too. So it's usually a QB award, so I'm going to give it to Lamar.
yeah. All right, all right. We got time. Let's do playoff
Okay.
predictions. All right. So right now, if the season would end today, this is what the playoffs will look like. Kansas City's first in the AFC. Buffalo's second. Steelers are third. Houston's four. Baltimore, LA, and Denver are 5, 6, 7. In the NFC, is Detroit is the number one. Washington at two. Atlanta at three. Arizona at four. Minnesota, Philadelphia, and Green Bay 5, 6, 7. So let's do AFC first. Kansas City's got the bye. Buffalo versus Denver. Who's winning that game?
Buffalo for
Buffalo.
sure.
Yep. Pittsburgh versus Baltimore. Who's winning that game?
Pittsburgh.
It's hard to say because we haven't seen this like Russell Wilson versus Lamar yet this season.
But we will.
But I'm saying Steelers. Saying
Yeah.
Steelers. Oh wait, no. We would play the Chargers. Sorry,
Oh,
that's
okay.
on me. We'd be playing the Chargers, and we already beat them, so Steelers.
Yeah, it's Steelers.
And then Houston, Baltimore, which we saw last year in the playoffs. I'm gonna go Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm saying Baltimore.
All right. So Chiefs, Baltimore. I say Baltimore.
I'm gonna say Chiefs.
Okay. And then Pittsburgh, Buffalo.
I'm gonna say Buffalo.
I'm gonna say Buffalo.
Unfortunately.
So
Yeah.
Buffalo Ravens or Buffalo Chiefs. Who's your Super Bowl team for the AFC?
I'm gonna say the Chiefs.
I'm gonna say Buffalo. I
All
I
right.
think it could happen.
I don't doubt it. I just I
Uh,
don't know how I don't know how you could bet against. Oh yeah, you got the Ravens. So I don't know. I think
I'll go
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Screw it. Why not?
Okay.
These are unofficial. This isn't on paper. This isn't recorded. I mean, it is recorded, but uh,
It's
all
not
right.
on record.
Yeah. All right. NFC. Detroit gets the bye. Washington plays Green Bay.
Oh. I'm gonna say Washington.
I'm gonna say Washington too. Atlanta, Philadelphia.
Atlanta.
I'm taking Philly in that one.
Wow.
Yeah. And Arizona versus Minnesota.
That's crazy. I think it's gonna be
I would take
Minnesota.
Minnesota in that game as well. So then Detroit plays in my bracket. Detroit plays Philly. I'm taking Detroit in that game.
Okay.
Your Detroit would play Minnesota.
Okay. I'm taking Detroit.
Okay. And then I have Washington playing Minnesota. I'm going to take Washington.
Um. So I have Washington Falcons. I'll go Falcons.
And then I have Detroit, Washington, which I have a feeling will end up happening. And I want to take Detroit.
Okay. So I've
I
got
do
Detroit.
I do
Okay, go ahead.
think Jaden Daniels. I think he will be the first rookie quarterback to win a Super Bowl.
Wow.
Not good. I think he will be.
Hmm.
Not in this dimension. Lions will win the game. I think Lions. Yeah, give me Lions. Give me Lions. Bills.
Okay. I've got I think Falcons, Detroit, and I'm going to say Detroit still. I think it's their year, which is crazy. Because I also have a feeling that they're going to lose first or second round, but because they're the Lions. But I'm going to give them. I'm going to say it's their year right now because I don't see Atlanta going in with Kirk Cousins. So good job, Lions.
So
I
you
won't be
have
rooting for you.
Detroit and Kansas City.
Yep.
All right, and I got
Go
Buffalo.
go Chiefs.
I'm gonna take. I think Detroit's winning the Super Bowl. Sorry,
Wow.
Josh Allen. I think Detroit's winning the Super Bowl.
Okay. I'm
Mm,
going to say the Chiefs.
or
Oh.
Dan Campbell sells it away. I don't know, bro. I'll stick with my
Nah,
gut.
come on. The Bills are not winning a Super Bowl. Yeah, the Bills will never win a Super Bowl. I'm going Chiefs. 3-peat.
I
I'm
hate
sorry.
so much. All right,
They have a
well,
really good defense. And Mahomes.
I guess that's it.
All right. Are
There
we
we go.
doing
Oh wait, whoa! We got
Steelers?
still
Yeah,
hurt
we got the
session
Steelers.
real quick.
Yeah,
We made 2 trades. We
we
got
did.
Mike Evans. No,
Uh-huh.
not get
Wait,
Mike
no.
Evans.
It's not Mike Evans. I wish. Holy crap.
Or what's left of Mike Evans. Hamstring at least. No,
Yeah.
we got Mike Williams, a little bit different of a player. We got him for a
Fifth. Yeah,
fifth
yeah.
round pick from the Jets, and then we got Preston Smith from the Packers for a seventh
Woo!
round pick. I think that's the steal of the trade
Yeah.
deadline day, or since the season started.
There you go.
Preston Smith, proven player. Don't necessarily know why we got him, but I'm not complaining. Let Omar cook. Elijah,
Yeah.
I know you loved him with the Packers, so you can love
Oh,
him.
yeah. Yeah, but I would love to love him more on the Packers, though, if I'm being honest. Because I'll see him a lot more in the Packers than I will in the Steelers. So, but you know what? I love it. I love that I get to cheer for him again. It's a really good pick, and I will tell you that as a Packers fan. He's old, but you know what? He's still putting up stats. Maybe not this year, but the past couple of years. And again, it's another one of those Booger McFarlane quotes, and I'm not going to repeat it, but
You definitely should.
yeah. The stats may not always be seen, but or stats are not always the what shows. So, or I don't even remember what the quote.
Yeah,
was,
okay.
but
Anyway.
anyway.
And then Mike Williams. I don't even understand it. I love the trade. I don't know why people are hating on it. I love it. I don't care.
I'm
You
one
give
of
him a
those
fifth
haters.
for him. Okay, I understand last year he tore his ACL. Didn't play much. And this
Yeah,
year.
and like
but-
every other year, he's hurt something.
Yeah, okay. Well, he fits the Steelers perfectly then. So I can't complain giving up a fifth for him. Like, I don't really.
Yeah, and
A sixth
whatever.
would be a steal, in my opinion. I feel like fifth is a good. Maybe it's a little much. I don't really know, but we didn't have to give up
I don't
a
even
player.
think. Yeah, I don't think we even had a six because that's for Justin Fields. So,
Yeah,
but I'm not like too happy about it. But like I'm not mad because I'd rather us get a receiver than nobody. And Mike Williams has had a lot of success in his past when he's not hurt. And we've got Russell Wilson. So I'm excited to see that connection. But I wouldn't be surprised, not wishing this upon him, but I wouldn't be surprised if he got hurt before he even got a snap.
yeah. But no, I mean, even just look at his Packer or his Jets highlights. He's a deep threat receiver. Toss it up. He'll make a catch on the sideline. That's what we want. And I'm starting to understand why we did the trade, right? If we're doing play action garbage and we're sending our 2 wideouts deep, a safety has to pull each way, right? Or just say we're doing a regular play. A safety has to pull one of each way, right? So that leaves either Mike Williams or jump all the Pickens open. If the coverage is good downfield, we have plenty of options with the tight end packages that Arthur Smith likes to use or the running back elusiveness that we have. It makes sense. I understand why we don't really necessarily need a short gain guy when we can just throw it deep or dump it off to a tight end. So I'm not complaining. I like the trade.
Yeah.
Like all Steelers receivers that we sign or trade for, they do just about nothing. But I'm feeling a little bit distant about
Van
it.
Jefferson. Yeah, and what that kind of means for Roman Wilson is we probably won't see him this year.
No,
So
because we placed him on IR. He's still out for I think 5 to 6 weeks.
yeah, yeah, and even when he comes back, you probably won't see him. So unfortunate there, but when you're hurt, well, maybe because Mike Williams might get hurt, but again, not wishing it upon him, but um, yeah, unfortunate in that sense. But you know what? We're going to the Super Bowl, so it doesn't even matter who's on our team and who's not. As long as TJ Watt's there and Russ is throwing to Pickens, I think we'll be fine. So
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thank you for listening to another episode here on the Huddle. I'm Levi Jenkins, alongside you with Elijah Keller. Peaceful night. No Connor Bradley. No DJ Krause. Sorry, no Bang Bang Niner game session this episode. But we thank you all for listening. This was week 9 here on the Huddle. Back with week 10 next week. Steelers got Washington this Sunday. Some other games coming to you this week. We got Bengals Ravens coming on Thursday Night Football. We got 49ers Buccaneers. Feel like that'll be a good game. And then Eagles Cowboys. That's always a good game. Lions Texans. Great game. Going to be this Sunday night game at 8:20 p.m. on Peacock. So, once again, thank you for listening. And we will see you all next week.
go Steelers. Here, go Packers. Go Beanie Bishop. Let's go Mountaineers. Peace.